Good evening. Hope everybody is doing fine out there. Let me get back over to where I need to be. Hello, Miss Mary. If you're still here, 5:34. Boy, you was early. Modine, you turned right. Lisa, Miss Wendy. Hope y'all are doing well out there. Hopefully the audio is working. I think I said check. I don't know if y'all could hear me or not. It seems like it's working. We'll see. Yep. Apparently it is working. Yep. Apparently it is working. Oh, the music is still playing, isn't it? Or is the music? Apparently it is working. Is the music still playing? I thought I hit stop on it. Oh, it's because you got a breakfast order? Hang on just a minute. Is the okay? It's I was lit. Okay. It's I was okay. Apparently the music's not playing. I don't know. I'm tired. Give me a break. If I fall asleep, Grandpa, it's only because I have a breakfast order. Yeah, howdy, Ray. I'll tell you what, I could have done a breakfast order this morning. I was up at like 4:30, but I also laid down on the recliner in there about 8:30. I was going to lay there just for a little bit and then get up and uh, do a review. I wound up getting up about 4:30 and doing a review then. Oh, what you giving away? I don't know if Mary's still here or not, but for anybody else, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned doing a review on something. No music, just you. Okay, good deal. And everybody mentioned that they was interested in it. So I have two options. Where am I? Oh, you know what? That camera should be. Oh, I forgot to turn on the laser. Whoa, that's way up there. Move that down. Come back down to earth here a little bit. There we go. Anyway. Tell right and Dre to drive. Nothing wrong with a little nap. Yeah. I know it. Anyway, this plugs into your cell phone. And what's funny is even in the review, I called it micro or a USB-C mini. I don't remember what I called it. Anyway, it is the micro USB plug and the USB-C. I think I called them two USB-Cs and fire. So if you have the old, smaller type of USB-C port, and then the USB-C port or the fire port. It's got three of them on there. Plus, and really, honestly, y'all, and I even said it in the review, this part right here, because all it does is plug into that. So you could, if you have a thumb drive, you could use your own thumb drive or have 4 or 5 of them and just plug it into there. But it's great for moving. For those that do videos, especially on their phones, you can move all that stuff over to your thumb drives if you want to save it. Hello, Pork Chop. And we also have this tire inflator. So, I mean, it's just whichever. Whatever y'all want. If y'all notice, I am on StreamYard tonight because it is easier to do the drawings with StreamYard. So nothing on a little nap. Okay, thanks for that. Hello, everybody. I always do. I porked up. Do you still have the tire inflator? You said you might save it. Yeah, yeah. The only thing I will say about this tire inflator, on the bottom of it, it has the rubber cap that covers up the USB-C ports and stuff. It's still connected, but it's tore just a smidgen. So I don't really think it personally wouldn't be that big a deal to me, but anyway, we have that. We'll do that drawing. We'll just say 9:30. That way, if give people a chance to come in. Uh, Hopefully, you can make it till 9:30, Lisa. That's 22 minutes. If you can make it 22 more minutes, we'll get her done. But you know, uh, I don't even know how many people's here. Well, woke up, Wendy, Ray, Lisa, Bodine. So there should be like 5 here. Well, my mom too, if she's watching. But I gave her one. She said that I gave her one of these before. It, I've slept since then. So and I know she's got one of these, not this particular one, but she does have one. So plus she is my mom, so she can come in here and go through all my stuff in there and take whatever she wants. We're in the middle of doing a grill right now. It was yesterday and today, putting that thing together, and then it started getting kind of dark to video with my camera. So it's going to be a third day involved in this ordeal. But I did sell a propane heater. Some of y'all may have saw that review to a guy that he said, if we don't keep the grill and we want to sell it, let him know. So it's totally up to my mom. If she wants to keep the grill, it's hers. If she don't, then I'll put some money in the bank. But I did tell her, I said, if you want the grill, this is the grill to keep because it didn't cost us anything. And the best price is no price. Let's see. I was going to open up YouTube over here and 7 watching. Okay. That's what it says. That's probably about right because maybe somebody else. Good week. It it's been a week here, but I don't know. I've spent a little bit of time doing some research on uh, actually on this. It's a phone or not a phone, batteries for my camera. But a guy asked me a question about data transfer speed, and I went down a deep rabbit hole for almost all day because it wound up being working on the computer, updates, and everything. As it turns out, this particular motherboard in my computer cannot update the USB ports. So they think that they're USB 2.0 ports, even though they're marked USB 3.0 ports, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I wasn't getting the speed I was supposed to get, but that's I did wind up plugging into a USB-C port, the only one that I had on my computer. I had the hard drive plugged into it, but in all honesty, rather have the data speed transferring files to the computer from a SD card. Anyway, that's what I did one day, and finished my testing on uploads, whether it's beneficial to do one upload per day or two uploads per day, and it kind of depends on what you're trying to do. That camera now it's at an angle. Uh, whoa, whoa! Got lost. Where did we come from? Now it's pointing down too low, and must. It was probably in the right position before I hit it. Oh, oh wow, we went too far that way. Oh, there we go. That's better. So I didn't turn on the lasers. I wouldn't even know the difference. If you were transferring files from your SD card to the computer, you would know because it was transferring like 32 megabytes a second versus where it should be at about 239 megabytes per second. It makes a huge difference when you're trying to get stuff moved over so you can get to editing, which I have to do some review tonight, so it'll be out tomorrow. Otherwise, I won't have a video for tomorrow. Made it home. All right, good deal. Randy must be home. He's getting up in the chat. Look up inviting guests on through OBS, and OBS doesn't have that feature. You actually have to. I mean, you can do it, but you can use StreamYard. You can use the 2 or 3 other apps, but basically you are well, a lot of people don't do web design, but an inline frame is a picture in a picture, basically. So that's basically what you have to do on OBS. So when it's just if I ever do have on a guest on the live stream, we'll be running through StreamYard, and doing the giveaways, we'll be using StreamYard. But any other times it's just me, just content, it's gonna be OBS because it's a better it works. There's certain things OBS just it can't do alone, and I don't have time to put a bunch of different apps on. One guy I watched said it takes him 30 minutes to an hour to get everything set up to do a live stream, and it ain't worth that to me. All you gotta do is hit go live on StreamYard pretty much. So, anyway, so was y'all out doing proxy picks? I Emily told me earlier she got an email from Amazon, and apparently they are fixing to start hiring drivers at our new Amazon delivery place. I haven't checked that email in quite some time. Don't know. What am I don't even see that email account on here. I must not have logged into that email account in a long time. Brandon, there we go. I'm just kind of curious as I got it. Is it like a welcoming? Oh man, make sure. Yeah, it's me. Set home address. No, I don't want to set home address. Team branch, Google Play, Spark, Driver app, Proxy Picks, Go Bank, huh, Walmart Incorporated. Oh, well, apparently I did not get the same email as Emily got. I was gonna tell you what it said, but I did not get one. There's 30 unread emails in that account. Oh boy. I just don't pay much attention to it anymore. I got on Amazon as a holiday driver, but I'm not seeing any orders on the thing. What is it, Brandon? AI? Right now, it's Brandon, but y'all seen some of that stuff they're doing with AI? Apparently, Hey Jen can do AIs, but they said the mouth doesn't work right, but it's close. But no, it's me. Scrolling through Facebook is loaded with AI content, and while some neat, and to me, it's probably just people that don't know how to create content that are using the AI in that manner. I'm a 100% for AI. There's a lot of good things about AI, but there's people that's creating complete content with it, and I don't really agree with doing that. Made a dancing turtles video with AI and a few days ago. Yeah, I mean, playing around and adding stuff here and there, like for your B-roll in your video. I don't have a problem with that at all. Cool. I think you should. But I was gonna say I think you should tell people it is AI. I've been on the again, and Dancing Turtles, obviously AI, but I just watched one a while ago, and it was a little boy that fell into at a zoo, fell into a gorilla sanctuary, whatever you call it, like 6 foot down, and it's got a gorilla that picks it up. But it's kinda funny, he wraps his arm around the little boy and then turns, and there is no arm behind the little boy, and the little boy is kinda up against the grill. Real obvious it's AI, but people making that kinda content, I don't agree with because that makes people think it's real, and, you know, and they're making fake news with AI, it's just deceiving. And funnies, like comedy stuff, I don't see a problem with it. Something serious, you could start some very, bad things, uh, with AI. I mean, if you showed, specific people doing specific things in specific areas in the community or in a city, you could stir up a lot and lots of trouble because a lot of people would just believe it. So there's a place for AI, but it's not in things like that. Oh, short video, I figure that out. That I think it's kinda cool. I'll do a video about it if you want to see how it's done. I would kinda like to I think it would be kinda cool, especially on the new channel, rebranding channel, which that changed course because I was heading one direction with it. Then I had a one morning, I think it was Saturday morning, I woke up like at 5 o'clock, and I could not get this out of my head. The thought of the rebrand. So I get up and go get on the computer and put it in ChatGPT and all that so I could remember it. Sometimes you think about things when you're laying in bed and it all makes sense and you understand it, and you think, "Well, I'll take care of that in the morning." You forgot all about it. You don't even remember. So I got it and put it all in AI. I mean, in ChatGPT. I see Tim snuck in the door. Good evening. Hope you are doing it. Or hope you are doing it. Tim made it. Hope you are doing well is where I was going with that. Uh, you'd been, Tim, you would have been interested in my rabbit hole I went down. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? My data transfer speed on a SD card reader wasn't not right, and I'd got a question on a review I did that sent me down a rabbit hole. After my drivers for the USB ports are 2006. This particular motherboard will not recognize new drivers that would actually make it the USB 3.0 ports. They're not actually 3.0 ports. They're actually 2.0 ports. So the computer is confused, but it's because of the motherboard. That motherboard won't do it. But it took me all day to actually figure it out, but I did get it through the C port. Anyway, going this way, I think you mentioned something about, remember I talked about this a couple of weeks ago? You know, that might be a good giveaway. So that's why I went ahead and accepted it. I have a review on it. So we're gonna be giving this away on the tire inflator, which I know you don't need a tire inflator. It's gonna be an option. Whoever wins. Oh, you saw my short. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you saw that. The cords are the cords that came with the devices. So I don't think that was the issue. And the driver dates are still 2006, and I had to manually go to the, uh, motherboard side. I forgot what motherboard it is. Anyway, you could manually install the drivers, but when you open it, it doesn't leave those folders, so you wind up having to put the folders or the files in a folder before it deletes them during the set and try to manually load them. But it won't. This, as it turns out, ChatGPT finally told me that this motherboard will not accept the new drivers. So that's something that next time I get ready to get a computer, I'm going to investigate a lot more. Pass you up. Okay. Well, I do have a microphone in there, but you can get stuff cheap. I could throw the mic if anybody does home, well, like live streams and stuff. It's the review. I don't know if y'all saw it a while back. It's almost like a singing microphone, but it's for voice to Tim has everything. Yep. If Tim needs it, Tim goes and buys it. Yep. And I know Ray's got a microphone. So what was that? Oh, it wasn't a text message, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you received $21.18 from PayPal. All right. I guess somebody actually paid. Yeah. Think about 80 more dollars and I'll be happy. Be all caught up. I don't know. I don't really know what else. I had a guy message me earlier. I was over there at mom's putting a grill together, and he asked me if I had anything exciting. He had bought a dash cam, I think, several months ago, and all kinds of stuff. I wound up telling him when I got home, I took a couple of pictures, and I said, "You're more than welcome to come over and look through this, and if there's anything you want, it's for sale." Tim would always love Costco sample. Oh, you know what we could do? Okay. Yeah, I forgot because pork chop is the one that mentioned it. The $15 gift card. Um, we can do a $15 gift card for Amazon if y'all, so sorry. Yes, or a $15 gift card. I almost forgot. That was a good idea because, like, these situations where, like, Tim doesn't need any of this, um, there you go. 3 more minutes, Lisa, if you can just hang in there. If I am lucky when I want the tire player. Yeah, I knew you did. That's why I brought it in here. We'll see. We will see. It's funny, I never turn away Amazon gift card. No, you can always spend that. Oh, what do we got? 9 people in here. One of them's probably mom. So, well, I don't know how accurate this is. I'm hanging. There you go. A little over 2 minutes now, or a little under 2 minutes now, according to that clock. Well, the clock on the computer says 9:27. So maybe we should have a timer going. Oh well, it just turned to 10. Watching. Oh well, mine was on 10, then it dropped to 9. And yeah, it keeps jumping back. Probably when people get on here and they're probably going to their YouTube homepage and looking at live streams, and then they see some old man just rambling. They don't want that. People on 8 likes. But yeah, the new channel is it's still basically the same thing. It's just I went with a different name that I think I like better. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be a fun channel, at least a little bit. We'll see. Because I got to thinking about some of the things. Grandpa, you're doing a live on your other channel tomorrow. I plan on it, but my grandson has a football game. I think mom said it. Well, actually, I don't think she said what time, but if it's time for JV, I think it's 5:30, and it is, like, 40 minutes from here. So, if I can get there, well, go by, pick mom up, get there, and get back in time, then yes, but I'll have to go at some point. I gotta go "Tim, you wanna come up to mom's tomorrow and cook?" I don't have time, uh, but and 'cause I gotta finish the review up on that grill. Basically, all I gotta do is cook something on it, and how wonderful it is, which there's 2 issues with it I have, and, I don't know I don't know if I should. I think I will mention them though. Yeah, so maybe, yeah, exactly. But, I'll probably will, but I mean, it may be 9:15, and that's another thing, thinking I'm thinking I may well, sometimes those grills take forever. It's taken 2 days to put that sucker together. What the time change, well, actually, I can't blame the time change because I didn't get up and well, I mean, I got up, I just didn't get over there until later in the afternoon, so you run out of time, and even though it's light outside, her backyard faces east, so when the sun starts going down and it's a covered patio, and so it starts getting dark when you're looking up in places to put screws. There was 4 screws set up yesterday, but they're in place now. But yeah, it's together. The 2 issues that I have with that grill is, 1, I can't figure out how to get the striker to work for the side burner, and 2, the propane is too short. You have to set it out of the little pocket that it's supposed to be sitting in up on the side to make the hose reach, unless you had one of them tall propane bottles. Anyway, here we go. It's, uh 9:31. Lisa's going, "Okay, shut up now. Do the drawing, okay? Alright already. Let's bring up" let's see. I have to do that in this yeah, I have to do that over here. Let me, StreamYard giveaway tool. Let me load that up over here. Choose live stream, Wednesday night live giveaway. Um, somebody throw me a word out there. Just any word. Uh, avocado. Mom had avocados. She kept telling me, "You want a salmon?" No, I don't do avocados. Okay, avocado it is. Grandpa. Hey, I like hay better. That's short and easy. Abacado. Well, that's ABA Cato. Avocado. Okay. Okay. Avocado. Tim spoke up first, so it's going to be avocado. We need to wait a minute. Share screen. Where's the share screen? Share window. Share window. There we go. Everybody get avocado. Avocado. Right. Avocado. I spelled it wrong. Well, however y'all see me how I have it spelled on there, right or wrong. It's got little red dots under it. Oh, it's oh. Well, we'll go with a misspelling. That's blame it on Tim, y'all. Tim did it. Yes. Oh, isn't it? Oh well, we're gonna go with that one. Did everybody get in there? Let's give it a few more, one more minute. I should have started this at 9:28, I guess. Then we could have gave everybody 2 minutes. So is that everybody? Everybody got avocado in there? The misspelled avocado? Let's see how many. Let's see. 4 entries? Yep, it's all Tim's fault. 4 entries is all we got? Oh, crap. I refreshed it. That's okay. We'll put it back in there. AVACADO. Isn't that what we said? Yeah. How come we only have 4 entries? 5 entries. Let's see, did Miss Wendy get hers in there? Uh, Lisa, spell it wrong because Tim. Write it in there again. Oh, you did. AVA Cato. Yeah, you got it spelled right. Yeah. Yep. We're good. Okay, there's 6 entries. Okay, there's 6 entries. Let's see. Yep, Wendy's in there. Lisa's in there. Dean's in there. I'm just scrolling through the chat here. So there's 6 entries. How many people's in here? Having a giveaway and howdy. Okay, 7 entries. Oh, where's Jason? There's 8 entries. Boy, you just got in here just in time. Giving away avocados. No, actually, if you can see, this it's a thumb drive, the kind of thing you plug it into your phone. Tire inflator or $15 gift card. Every first of the month we have a giveaway. Every first Wednesday of the month, I should say. Oh, Ray is pulling a fast one there. That's all right, though. It's all good in the neighborhood. The wrong spelling. Yeah, make sure you spell avocado wrong. It's Tim is the one. Oh, we got 10 entries. We must have. Oh, this is on for Sunny. Okay, cool. That'll work. Me was lurking. You need to hold that cold. There's a cold front coming in. You need to hold that up at least up there in your neck of the neighborhood, at least until Sunday evening. I'm supposed to go to Bowie this weekend. And Saturday's going to be beautiful. Sunday's going to be cold. So, okay, I guess we got everybody in here. We're going to hit this and see what happens. Now, if you do win, just remember you have to send me, unless you do, if you do the gift card, all I need is your email address. But if you do a prize, one of the giveaways, I need your mailing address. So Sunny had a bad day. Well, hope maybe Sunny will win and it'll make her day better. All right, y'all ready for this? Here we go. Bodine 46. All right. Now, the big question. Which one do you want? Behind door number 1. Or this. Or the $15 gift card. And congratulations. Yeah, I saw your name pop up there. Poor Pork Chop is just not going to have. She's going to wind up sending me a message or something. Say, I got a flat tire. Thank you. So, Bodine. Let's see. I need door number 1. Oh, what didn't I say this was? I used a bicycle pump the other. Oh my Lord. Well, okay. Is it okay? So don't, of course, don't put your address here. I mean, you'll be safe with everybody in here right now, but I don't know about anybody that might watch the replay. So email me your address. Where am I? I'm Brandon. Sorry, USB. Yeah. No, that's not. See that thing? There you go. So if this is what you want, I will get it sent. Brandon does reviews at gmail.com. 10 pumps. There's a difference between exercise and just killing yourself. Oh, way to make me feel bad. Okay. You won't have to do that next time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Brandon, be here. Wait, I don't care if this email address is on there or not because ain't nothing nobody can really do with it anyway. Brandon does Dallas. Oh, Brandon does reviews. Yeah, Well, and y'all know what to put on there. I'm not going to put the whole thing. Let me make sure. Yes. Oh, we've got some product emails. Where we at? There we are. There we go. Now I got to do is just add @Gmail to that. And that's something else. If you do a YouTube page where it used to be the more about you and your email address in there, make sure y'all don't use your regular login email address right there. Go ahead and make up a new email address to put for public view, because that's one step closer that somebody will be able to get into your YouTube account. It's free FYI. I'm going to go to I'm going in the backyard and get to sleep. All right, Lisa, have a good one, and we'll catch you next time. Maybe tomorrow night. I should be here. Might be a little late, but yes, that's it. Brandon does reviews. Yeah, and just add @gmail.com. And if you will, just let me know when you get that sent, and I'll check, make sure I got it. And a pretty good chance I'll get this put in the mailbox tomorrow. I could, no, I better not. I could almost put that in an envelope, but it won't. But I better not. I think I've got a little bitty box. Yeah, I hope so. Where are you, Bodine? Oh, whoa, wrong email. I don't know. I don't know how much it would cost to ship something overseas. It don't really weigh nothing. So I don't know. Okie dokie. It is too thick to go in a letter envelope for mailing that. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Because I think they run those through the little machines, and it would not work out very well. All right, Mr. Tim, have a good night, and we will maybe see you tomorrow. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of cool if Mom doesn't want the grill. It'd be kind of cool if I can sell the grill to that guy that bought the heater today. I know he's got a propane bottle because that heater is propane. But I had considered keeping the heater for when we do go to Bowie to the flea market and it gets cold. But on the flip side of that, that's less room that we'll have to carry other stuff that we can sell. If I could just get a pickup and an enclosed trailer, I wouldn't worry about it. But not yet. I wonder something. I'm thinking out loud again. Wonder. I'm thinking about something here. Uh, there it is. Oh, hmm. My phone went beep, so I got an email. Okay, let me. Oh, that's a bad thing about having two monitors. You lose the. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I want to come fishing. I watched some videos of a lot of fishing going on down there, and some of the drains. But anyway, hopefully I'll get that, and I shouldn't be able to get that in the mail tomorrow. So, and just in case everybody's wondering, he is in the U.S. So, and I really have a feeling you could probably, like I said, I really think you could use whatever thumb drive you wanted because all it is USB-A thumb drive, and you could just plug it into there. So if you had other thumb drives, you could. Oh, it's a bit of a drive from Wichita Falls, Texas, but I am. I'm supposed to go to Colorado, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Congratulations again, by the way. I'm trying to think if I have a box in there. I bet you could put it. I could get how much? Couldn't be that much for those little mailers at the post office. Ones with the little bubbly wrap in them. Shouldn't. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'll get the address label made here in a few minutes and put it on my increasingly long to-do list. I'm glad I ain't got a honey to make a honey-do list because I've already got I make my own list and it's plenty long. Not a problem. Remember, every Wednesday or every first of the month, Wednesday, whatever the Wednesday, at each month, uh, I do a giveaway. 'Cause, it's kind of giving back to people that help support the page, just coming out and hanging out and watching videos and whatnot. It's give and take, help each other out. Okie dokie. Uh, how popular? And I've gotten 3 emails on those heated gloves. I did some a few years ago. Are those pretty popular? Because seems and these are from 3 different agencies. The heated gloves. I don't know. I didn't think they would be that popular, but I don't. You know, you don't go snow skiing in Texas, and I don't plan on sitting out watching no water pumps during the winter. So I have no use for heated gloves. I'm just wondering if it's popular since there was 3 different agencies wanting to send those for me to review. And the bad thing is my hands. I'm like a medium, and I know a lot of men their fingers are longer, so they wear like a large. And like my uncle, he would be wearing like an extra large. Right. I don't know how popular. I've thought about it because I'm looking at my Amazon storefront page there, and see them on. Those were not heated gloves, but they were still pretty comfortable though. I just I had got something years ago when I worked in the grocery store. We had a truck driver come through. I believe it was with a load of strawberries. But anyway, he had some really nice leather Thinsulate gloves, and he left. And I had no idea where he was from, no way to contact him. He was probably from who knows where. I don't know. Long haul drivers. But anyway, I kept the gloves. but I had them for years. I don't know what happened to them. They just kind of disappeared. I've moved a few times since then, so there ain't no telling. But they were real thin and they were warm. These last gloves I did a review on, they're thicker. I mean, they would be fine if you was going to be outside much, but for like slipping on to just go drive, good for hunters sitting in the deer blind. Yeah, that would be. Yeah. Somebody, I did read one of the written reviews on it, and they said that you needed it. And it's one of the things, because I've got one pair coming. I haven't answered to the other two yet. But they said that you had to leave them on high, and they only lasted like 2 hours on the little battery packs. So if you was out working all day or hunting all day or whatever, 2 hours wouldn't be very good. But I don't know if that person expected them to stay hot all that time or just warm. You just want to keep your hands from getting numb. If I was still driving a forklift, I would definitely have been using them. That's the coldest job I ever had, driving a forklift, because you just sit. I mean, you're moving the the post, the levers, and you're steering, but as far as getting up and moving around, you're really not. Yeah, those were. I don't think you need no heated gloves, Bodine, but I don't know. I could have done the camera case because I'm not keeping the camera case. I've got a bunch of stuff, but hopefully a bunch of it is going to sell come this weekend. Saturday anyway, and man, it's supposed to be like 32 degrees Sunday morning, and I'm not looking forward to that. But Saturday is supposed to be in the 80s, so it may be the weather forecaster is wrong, and they'll miss it by about 15 to 20 hours. I don't care what it does Sunday evening, because I've got, as long as I get the grill done, that's the only thing that I have. Oh, I did get a Rollator walker in. It's 48 right now. I don't know what it is here. 62. 62, but look at Sunday. The 58 is pretty chilly, but that 29 is downright cold. That's even dropped a couple of more degrees. It was 32. So obviously there's going to be a cold front come in Saturday evening. Well, I don't know. Friday evening is 45, but it'll heat up quick. If it's 45 and it heats up to 80, I don't know. Yeah, it's the same thing in Bowie. Yeah, 29 in Bowie on Saturday night into Sunday morning. I don't know. If Saturday is a good day, we may not mess with going back Sunday. Sundays are hit and miss at that flea market. I mean, I sell stuff on Sundays, but if it's that cold, ain't nobody gonna be out there walking around. The following month, they might tolerate the cold a little more because it'll be the last flea market before Christmas. Tuesday is going to be 66 and low. Wow. I didn't think it'd be that cool down there. I've actually, well, I've only been to one place, and that was in the what would you call it? The Panhandle? Yeah, where you're at. Uh, Sunday Sundays might not be good for those who want to watch football. Yeah, but usually you have your church crowd. So about 11. I mean, it's kind of slow till about 11, and then it picks up between 11 and about 1:30, and then it dies off after that. You get your church crowd or the people that are just getting up. So I don't know what time the game starts Sunday, south of Tampa. Okay. I wasn't real sure where that was located. I've been to, since you put on there where you're at, I'll go ahead and say it. I've been to Pensacola, and that's about as far in Florida I have been. And I was pretty young, and that was just a little trip there and back. We had to go. I went with my parents to go pick up something. That's when the barflies wake up. Well, yeah, that's true too. Didn't think about that. Well, barflies getting out of church about 11:30. I shouldn't say that, but we all know that there's a slew of them. Been as far as Key West. I've I've never been to the East Coast, and I've never been to the West Coast. I've been a lot of places through the center. From Montana to Ohio. Really, probably from Montana to Ohio south. But I've never been to like California or Washington State, uh, the Carolinas, been to Tennessee. But and then as far as south goes, I've been, I guess Cozumel would be the further south. Pensacola gets real cold. Well, I spent a summer in Gulfport, Mississippi. Well, a little over a summer. My aunt and uncle lived in Gulfport, Mississippi, and I spent a time down there working as a bricklayer helper. That was some hard work, but it was the best shape I'd ever been in. Oh man, I remember those days. Throwing brick tongs, or a tong of bricks is a little device that you can pick up a row of bricks. I don't remember how many it was. About not that many. I don't know. That was pretty heavy to throw them up on a scaffold, but those cinder blocks, that would eat your hand up because there was no brick tongs for those. You just grabbed them and threw them up on the scaffolds, and that would chew your hands up. Looking back on it, I kind of wish I would have stayed down there a little bit longer and actually learned how to lay brick and do it right. Anybody can mix some mud and put bricks together, but to do it right, it's a skill. All right, folks, it is 10 o'clock, and I got to do a review because I'm trying to keep at least one video a day. And the short video, as far as the algorithm goes, counts as a upload. It counts as a video for the day, but I just hate to putting out repeat stuff. If it's a follow up on something, I'm all for it. I need to, but just for a new video, I don't know. And then I've got to do an antenna, and unfortunately, I tried it over at Mom's house, and it didn't make any difference on her TV. It didn't improve the reception one bit. So I'm trying to figure out how to make it sound good, but not sound too good because it's just not. It's not as good as they hyped it up to be. And I am not going to say it is. I guess, like Mom said, just say it depends on your area because there's been other products that I have said that, and it really does depend on your area. But anyway, I guess I'll do that because my other two thing is the walker, and then I got a doorbell, not a Ring doorbell, but it's a good one because it's the same one that I've got, same brand, the camera doorbell, and then a keyboard / mouse combo set. I'm going to keep it though for backup in case something happens to this one. I can just throw this to the side, hook that up, and keep it rocking. Kind of like my little mini PC over here. I've got it. If this one needs to go down and go to the shop for any reason, all I got to do is hit the switch and boom, I'm back online. Because my income depends on it. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with me for an hour. And congratulations, Modine. And like I said, I'll try to get that in the mail tomorrow. And hopefully I'll be on Dash and Grandpa's channel. If you're not familiar with that, Bodine, it's Dash and Grandpa. Should be about 9. It may be a 9:15, unless something comes up, and in that case, I might not make it. But either way, hope y'all have a wonderful night, and y'all keep smiling and be nice to one another, and try to help out others when you can. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Have a great night, mate. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right. See you next time. Good night. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Okay. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a great day, a great night. That's a great night. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.